shit is popping, girl. Body on 10, damn, you got it, girl. You gotta boss up. Getting them checks, living your best. Racks up. Oh, keep walking with confidence. Effortlessly, you let them know who is in command. You just that and more. Don't forget it. God worked hard on you for sure. Lexus, Exodus. Shout out to my exes.
Y'all black females out here, y'all don't understand the struggles of being a black man out here in America and not knowing whether or not you gonna make it home to your children every night because of the police gunning you down.
But don't y'all be out here gunning each other now?
Okay, but we ain't talking about that.
Hell, don't y'all be rapping about killing each other in music?
We ain't talking about that either. We can talk about killing each other in rap music, but we don't like the police killing us. Stay on subject, woman.
You brought up your kids. Tyrone, you don't even see your kids.
And then, yeah, I be trying to see my kids. You know my baby mamas be tripping because I don't want to be with none of them, so they be holding my kids from me. You know that.
Okay, but your baby mama saying you don't get them no child support either.
Okay, but I still be going out my way to try to see them.
They live 5 minutes from my house, Tyrone.
That is out my way, woman. See, y'all, that's why we don't like y'all black women's mouths. Y'all run y'all mouth too much. Y'all always bringing up stuff that's irrelevant.
Well, was you cheating on me irrelevant?
I only cheated on you 10 times. You act like I do it every day, bruh. See, that's why we date women of other races, man.
Hey, boos, hey. It is Lexus Exodus, leader of the Black Women Exodus. How are y'all doing? And like always, if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. Please share. Please comment in the comment section. Let me know that you're listening. Also, if you enjoy listening to my content on the go, the show is now available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts for audio listeners. Go check out my Patreon community where you can get access to bonus episodes and exclusive content and also a private community of like-minded divested women. It is linked below. Please also follow me on social media platforms. You can check me out everywhere on all platforms at Lexus Exodus. I also have a backup channel just in case something happens to this one. It is called LexX. That's LEXEX. You can find all of this information in the description below. First off, I'd like to start off with an Ask Lex letter since we have not done this in quite some time. By the way, I'd like for you guys to start sending these in via voice recordings. I have an exclusive phone number that you can call just to leave your questions that you would like to ask advice on. I'll leave it in the description below. I just think that would be a lot more engaging and interactive just to hear your voices. So yeah, if you have any questions that you want me to answer, feel free to give me a call and then you can leave a voice recording of whatever questions that you need advice for. So this question is from Joyce, we'll call her. So Joyce says, hey, Lex, first off, I would like to give you your flowers now. I truly appreciate your time, effort, and passion that you have invested in your videos and your channel. I've learned so much from you, and I love your channel. Thank you, Joyce. This is definitely a labor of love and also is a thankless effort at times. So I really do appreciate all the love and kind words. Joyce also says, I'm a 34-year-old educated brown-skinned Black woman with no children. I want to get married and have kids. I give the information about not having kids because I've heard that Black men do not want women with children, but I've experienced that it does not really make a difference to them. I've come in contact with Black men that are educated and make good money, but they do not treat me as though they want commitment or future marriage. After influence from you and other content creators and my personal growth in regards to my standards and boundaries, I decided to be open to seriously dating other races and men. I've met a white man online. We have not met in person yet because I've been busy and will be traveling this week. But he has tried to meet me already. But so far, he has been so sweet and has given me the energy that makes me believe he is intentional about me and that he's searching for his future wife. He is also financially stable. That is what I'm looking for in a man. But I hate to admit it, I've been having second thoughts about continuing with him solely due to the fact that he is not Black. I know that would be so stupid of me to cut things off solely because of his race. You've mentioned that you're married to a non-Black man. Do you have Did you have any reservations because of his race? I guess I'm asking for any insight or advice you may have on how to get past my feelings of feeling weird that he is not Black. I don't want to potentially self-sabotage what could be something great, whether it be with this guy or another non-Black guy. Thank you in advance and continue to be great. Okay, Joy. So this is a great question that I get commonly. So first off, I did personally have reservations about my husband due to race when we first met. And I was worried that there wouldn't be any commonalities and that there would be cultural differences because I thought that we didn't have much in common due to the difference in our backgrounds and our ethnicities. So, for example, he's a country boy who grew up on a farm. I grew up in the hood, in the projects, off of Section 8 housing. He's white and I'm Black. So, yes, I was super worried that he wouldn't be able to understand my experience as a Black woman, that unique experience that we have to navigate and the different issues that we have to navigate as a Black woman. So, full transparency, that's just me being honest. That was an initial concern for me. What I will say, though, is that I learned very quickly that having similar upbringings and culture and, music interests and liking the same food, having all that in common means nothing if your core values aren't in alignment. Okay, so I value integrity and loyalty and honesty and things like that. I'm also extremely ambitious. I'm a go-getter. I'm very, very driven. And my previous partners did not value those things like I did. And those are the attributes that are really meaningful and that keep a marriage together for a long time. Not the superficial surface level things. It's the deeper personality traits and core values that really are important when it comes to keeping a relationship strong and having that firm foundation that is imperative for a marriage. So my current husband and I share those same core values, and that's the glue that keeps us together. And it's not if we trauma bond and if we can share stories about both growing up in the hood and, being traumatized and experiencing PTSD because we saw shootings or something. That's not that's not what keeps a marriage together. That's not what keeps a relationship strong. No, it's, do you value things like family like I do? Do you respect me? Do you understand that how important it is to honor our commitment and our union and our marital bond like I will? Or are you going to be out here slanging peen with anything with a skirt on? And that's what my husband and I have in common. So for me, that's what I prioritized. And once I started looking at things like that, deeper values, and looking at character and looking at personality traits that are really important and that really are the foundation of my personality and my character, when I started prioritizing that before culture and color and having that in common, that's when we hit it off and things worked really, really well. And he's my best friend. And he shows up and shows out for me every day. And going on 7 years later, I fall more and more in love with this man every day. So that's what my experience was. But sis, I will add a disclaimer. Do not do this man any favors, though. So if you're genuinely not into other groups of men, don't waste their time. Please don't. And this goes for all Black women listening. Don't force yourself to feign interest into other groups of men if you're genuinely not interested in them. That's unfair. And you wouldn't want anyone to do that to you. That's a disservice to them. Just understand that if you decide to walk away from other groups of men, you might possibly be missing out on your potential husband if you opt to exclusively date such a small number of men. Okay. So hopefully that helps. That's my experience. Viewers, you guys, please, everyone in the chat, if you have any tips or recommendations, or if you'd like to share anything from your experience that relates to this letter, please feel free to chime in down below. Joyce, I hope that helps. And also give us an update and let us know how it goes. So this is another installment of my series called the Blackistan Zoo, where we profile the dusty derelicts, crazy creatures, and animals in Blackistan. Tonight, I want to talk about dickmeisha, y'all. So dickmeisha is a play on words, y'all. So I'm sure you guys know, if you're familiar with this content, what a pick-me is or a pick-meisha is. If not, a pick-meisha is a desperate woman who has no standards at all. So she's pathetic, she's thirsty, she's so in need of dusty validation that she will do the most and will jump through hoops just to obtain approval and just to attain male validation and to get attention from men. A dickmeisha is very, very similar, except she'll do all of these performative, desperate antics simply because she's dickmatized and is obsessed with sex in the mythical BBC. Okay. So that's the profile of your dickmeisha. Now that we know that, I want to get into some examples of this, some real-time examples to really illustrate what I'm referring to. Okay. So do y'all remember the For the D challenge that went viral a few years back? And if you don't, I'll give you a refresher. So this is where all the dusty dickmeishas in Hollywood, these Black women, were singing about how desperate they are for peen. Okay. And these are prominent Hollywood celebs. I mean, our best and our brightest and most beautiful, really going on record on these global social media platforms, singing, crooning about how much they are obsessed with peen. So if you don't remember, let me refresh your memory.
I go hard for that dick. Yup. I drop my black card for that dick. Drop that shit. Scream on my mama for that dick. Ah! Yeah, like the old bombers for that dick. Where y'all at? I put my lips on the dick. The girls trip for that dick. That shit. Travel to Mars for that dick. Woo. Just dropped a few bars for that dick. That was hard. You did that. You did that. Woo. Here I go. Right, my turn. Okay. I might start a war for the dick. Ken John make him sing for the dick. Rocket Man? Cancel HBO for the dick. You got a show? Not no more for the dick. Hey, skip to my loop for the dick. Oh, you brought your friend. Guess it's choo choo for the dick. That's a train. I'll drop my phone for the dick. Did the screen truck? Got a new phone for the dick.
This is so cringe. So here we have Regina Hall and Issa Rae, two very gorgeous, immensely accomplished, very successful Black women in Hollywood, embarrassing themselves, singing and crooning about how much and how desperate and how they'll jump through hoops and bend over backwards just for some peen. Okay, so this went viral, and all of our prominent celebs in Black Hollywood, all of these beautiful, accomplished actresses embarrassed themselves engaging in this challenge in this manner. Okay. So thankfully that trend fizzled out, and good riddance. Like, how embarrassing. Our best and brightest are proudly touting about how damn dickmatized they are, but we will rant and rave about a BBC until we're blue in the face. Like, he can have a mile-long criminal history. He could have 5 kids by 5 different women. He could couch surf and be a homosexual, but Black women will always hone in and emphasize and brag about how good that peen is, though. That dick good, though. It's so damn stupid and embarrassing. So needless to say, I was happy that the stupid trend of Black women embarrassing themselves went away and fizzled out until recently. Kelandria Rowland, Kelly Rowland, revived this pathetic ass trend by posting this.
I ain't doing for it. Leg for it. Give up my window seat for it. And I eat meat for it. Fight Hurricane Maria. Ronald Milson from Korea for it. Hey, let him call me up for it. Baby daddy number 4 for it. Buck in the head for it. Hey, woke, I'm dead for it. Something down to the bone for it. Hey, let him use my phone for it. Call it. Motorola for it. Hey, Michael Black and Ebola for it. Hey, I ain't doing shit.
Okay. So she reposts this embarrassing clip of Erykah Badu engaging in this challenge as well, talking about let him call me a hoe for the dick, a bowler for the dick, baby mama number 4 for the dick. This is what our most successful, accomplished Hollywood actresses are going around touting about on public platforms. See what I mean? And so she reposts this, and Kelly Rowland captions this video by saying, "What would you do for the D?" And then she says, "I traveled 20 hours just for the D. I've done it." And then here's a picture of her and her husband. Okay. And I want to pull up a bigger picture of this guy so you can see who she's referring to. Driving 20 hours to see some peen. This is the man. So she drove 20 hours just to sleep with this thing. Okay. So beautiful, gorgeous, fit and feminine, successful, melanated, millionaire Kelly Rowland, my favorite former member of Destiny's Child, traveled 20 hours to sleep with this thing. All right. And to make matters worse, she made him her manager. Okay. So not only is she already lowering her standards, because you're absolutely beautiful, Kelly Rowland. You're way more attractive and established. So not only did you lower your standards when it comes to looks and when it comes to career-wise to mess with this man, you also sign his paychecks and you traveling 20 hours for peen, and you decided to share this on your public platform. Lord help me, y'all. We down bad. This is your dickmeisha though. These are the antics that we see in Blackistan. We don't see women saying, "Oh, he's a wonderful provider. He has cultivated these assets and has single-handedly built this empire, and he's so hardworking and ambitious, and he takes care of our family, and I feel so loved and supported." No, we out here talking about, "Oh, the peen just real good, y'all. That peen's so damn good. The dick, so good. I will get a bola for the peen. I will drive 20 hours for the peen." Okay, y'all. So let's keep going. So the same thing recently was illustrated with this damn dumb ditzy broad Super Scent as well. So let's watch this clip and then we'll chat.
You're now the owner of this beautiful lot. And this is the formal documents that we will file on your behalf. Once again, congratulations, guys. So it's on site? On site. This stamp makes it official.
Okay. Okay, before I go in, so let's read the caption. So the caption is him saying, "Man, this is so crazy. I was so focused on making sure her anniversary was special that this was a complete surprise. I'm thinking we just riding around and we pull up to this. Bae bought me land and had an on-site closing." So what we just watched is a video of Super Scent giving her Dusty land that she purchased out of her own pocket because of their anniversary, and they're not even married. Y'all, I can't stand this woman. I can't stand Super Scent. I don't know about y'all, but I can't stand her. She is incredibly successful and self-made and has built this makeup empire on her own, which is so dope. But my problem with her is that she continues to make millions of dollars, all just to trick it off on her Dusties. Okay. So remember, just a few years back, she was on the internet talking about her baby dad that she had to finance. And she went viral because they put it to the ether beat, her telling him off, talking about, "Oh, you ain't got no car, Lewis. You ain't got no job, Lewis. I pay for your car, Lewis. I'm the reason you got a house, Lewis." And it's like, you big dummy. You think you out here embarrassing him, airing him out, putting him on blast, when all you did is just let the world know that you a big old trick, Super Scent. Just tricking off for some pain, just like a dickmeisha. And it's like, guess what? After all that done made it to the shade room. You done made yourself a big old walking target. So now the next hypergamous Dusty knows if he dates you, he done hit a lick, because you will pay and finance his living. So here you go, buying this man properties, and he your damn boyfriend. He your damn boyfriend. He not even her husband. Talking about an anniversary. Child, I wish I would buy somebody a damn property, because we've been dating for 2 years and it's our 2-year dating anniversary. is just foolish. This is just foolish. What do I look like gifting a boyfriend? Boyfriend like we in college or something. Because after a certain age, I ain't about to be calling you my boyfriend, child. I'm not. Approaching 50, nah, this is just my good friend. I ain't about to be saying we girlfriend and boyfriend. But here she is gifting her boyfriend at her big old age a property, some land. Y'all, I cannot. Just a big old dumb dickmeisha. And I made some stupid decisions, but not at this big age. And it wasn't over no whack ass men's peen. Not surprisingly, right after this, he proposed and he put a ring on it. He said, "Oh shoot, if I can get all this, and all I'm doing is effing you, and we don't got no children or nothing. You ain't even got my last. I didn't even have to give you my last name, and you're buying me land. Oh, I'm gonna marry you. I'm gonna marry you so I can be entitled to half. And so if something happens, I'm gonna get this alimony. And so I can knock you up and get this child support. Child, I cannot." Okay, so let's look at this next dickmeisha, a clip of her, and then we will talk through.
Yo, no fun. Yo, no fun.
Okay, so if you're confused, what we're watching is a gorgeous girl, a beautiful girl, sitting on the lap of an old hit-the-wall Dusty as he transports her down the street in his electric wheelchair because he ain't got a car. Really, y'all? Really? Like, this is where we at. We that digmatized that we willing to do some bullish like this. You embarrassing yourself riding on Pawpaw's lap down the street. And I used to get angry when I saw couples on the bus together because if I'm in a relationship and I'm on the bus, that's an oxymoron. Why am I have a dude by my side, but I'm still taking a bus? Broke boys don't deserve no kitty. So I'm single. I will struggle alone. I will do bad by myself. I won't be riding no bus with you. If I'm gonna ride the bus or be a pedestrian, I'll do that alone. But here this girl is riding with this Dusty on top of his wheelchair with them. I done seen it all, y'all. But this is how digmatized these dickmeishas are. Just looking foolish, just embarrassing themselves. Okay. I also want to talk about singer Keyshia Cole, who is also out here embarrassing herself, revealing that she's a big old dickmeisha. So recently, she was embarrassed by crackhead football player Antonio Brown, but she also has a record of publicly humiliating herself far prior to this. So let's look at some of the former instances that happened over the past years where she embarrassed herself publicly in this manner before we talk about what happened with Antonio Brown. So first, she humiliated herself and exposed herself as a big old dickmeisha twerking on Birdman's piano for all of us to see. So let's watch this. Y'all, I can't. She a crack baby though, so you know we got to give him grace. While she over here whining and twerking and hair flipping on Birdman's piano, looking a damn fool. She must have been high or something. But anyway, so then a few years after that, she also dated struggle rapper Bow Wow and got called out for trashing his car because he didn't want her. So let's look at this, y'all. So this article says Keyshia Cole gets slammed for allegedly egging Bow Wow's car. And we see a picture of them together. And this went viral. And the reason why we know this happened is because Bow Wow tweeted, "So one of my exes decides to drive by on some thin line between love and hate-ish. Throw a cake on the Rolls Royce. Only thing is, that's not my car. But we're looking at the camera footage and see exactly who it was. It's flattering. Just know this, we on your bumper. Okay? So Bow Wow doesn't reveal who it is. He just lets whatever, does like a subtweet and lets the person who's his ex know that, hey, you egged my friend's car thinking it was mine and you look foolish because we see you on camera doing so. Okay? So here is the picture of the car that she egged. All right? So we ended up finding out that it was Keyshia's dickmatized ass who did this mess because Bow Wow's friend tweeted afterwards, hey, Keyshia Cole, check this out, blood. I don't got nothing to do with whatever you got going on for you to egg my car. Keep me out that bull itch. Okay? Then after that, Keyshia subtweeted and said, niggas wonder why they get effed up. Stop playing with me ASAP. Y'all, I cannot. Embarrassing. Are you not embarrassed, Keyshia? Just a big old dickmeisha out here at her big age, egging people's car. I've never done anything like that. But the only time I've known women to do stuff like that is when they were unhinged or if they were very, very young. And I mean like 18, 19, 20 years old. This girl is grown, has a former marriage under her belt, also has children. She's too damn old to be doing this. Okay. So if that wasn't enough, Keyshia also decided to date weirdo, crazy football player Antonio Brown. Okay, y'all. She even got his name tattooed on her. Then he publicly embarrassed her dumb ass. Y'all, I can't. So let's look at this tattoo. Okay, and I don't know if y'all can see this. Hopefully you can see this. But here's a clip of Keyshia Cole showing off that she tattooed his initials AB on her neck, okay? I'm sorry, this isn't, I don't think this is her neck. I think this is like her lower back. And AB responded under this video saying, you ain't pimping until you hit an R&B diva. Just confirming that, yeah, these are his initials. Okay. So she done slept with this man. And he done kicked her to the curb because shortly after, he publicly said how he don't want Keyshia. Said it online on his social media platform. So let's watch that clip.
Keyshia Cole, you know, like, I'm a player, man. We don't want you, Keyshia. Stay on my word. You heard? And all you people who just be, you know, with the back and forth, I don't go back, I go forward, man. Don't play with me, play with your kids. Or play with your girlfriend if you sweet or whatever you got, you heard? Everything too traditional, you heard? Keyshia Cole, like, you know, like, I'm a player, man. We don't want you, Keyshia. Stay on my word. You heard? And all you people who just be, you know, with the back and forth, I don't go back, I go forward, man. Don't play with me, play with your kids. Or play with your girlfriend if you sweet or whatever you got, you heard? Everything too traditional people, you know, there's been a lot of hate, a lot of distraction, you know, on my name. You know, they like to drag your name in the dirt when you on top of the clouds, you heard? But the dirt can't reach my face when you this high up, you heard? You see? You see? You see how high up we is? That's the pavement right there. So when you throwing dirt, just know it'll never hit our face because we too high up. So all you little people who be making bread off my name and like trying to ruin my name, or, you feel me? On my dick and on my brand, you feel me? Cut all that out. That ain't traditional, you heard? With the people, you know, it's good.
What a damn dummy. What a damn dummy. Black women, why do we do this? And I rebutted. I said, hey, she don't know her dad, right? And so I remember watching a reality show that Keyshia Cole's mother was speculating that her dad was some white guy, some Italian guy. So I was like, okay, she mixed race. You know, we not about, black women ain't taking that L. Well, it turns out y'all told me, y'all later advised me that no. Later on, they confirmed that through DNA testing that her father is, in fact, a whack man. Okay, so here another L from another dickmeisha, y'all. So Keyshia has slept with this ugly ass man, this crazy man. He kicks her to the curb after she gets his name tatted on her. Then he publicly announced it and said, Keyshia, I don't want you. Stay off my dick. Stay off my dick. Just a big old dickmeisha. And she even goes on to say shortly after this how much she's still interested in this man and still cares for him. And this is after we know that his baby mama is a Becky. So Keyshia, you've been out preference. And he even put her ass, kicked her to the curb and pulled her the baby on his child's mother and called the police on her and streamed it on live, trying to kick her out, just like the baby did. So if he's treating the preference like that, who is the mother of his children like that, and is that quick to kick her to the curb and publicly embarrass her ass and call the police on her ass, why do you think he would treat you any differently? Child, I can't. Okay, so let's get into this last dickmeisha. So congratulations are in order for infamous dickmeisha Rihanna and her dusty baby daddy A$AP Rocky, because they've given birth to a baby boy, y'all. My Lord.
It's a long 9 or 10 months, girl. You know, you have to enjoy it.
Well, those 9 or 10 months are over, and Rihanna's now enjoying motherhood. Yep, the 34-year-old singer gave birth to her first child with beau A$AP Rocky.
It's amazing, and I'm honestly truly blessed, for real, you know?
The couple announced the news they were expecting in January. And at the time, a source told ET Riri and A$AP are over the moon about becoming parents, explaining the two are feeling very blessed that they're having a baby together and that they already considered themselves a family, but having a baby together makes that bond even stronger.
She may never wear it, but she said it, so our babies will be flyer than their parents.
Child, I can't. And they also are engaged, and this is how this Dusty proposed, y'all. So he wears a gold grill in his mouth that says, "Marry me." This is a hot ass ghetto mess. And this is that Blackistan-ish, having children before marriage. And then he goes on to propose with some damn raggedy ass grills, some gold grills, y'all. And I'm still unsure how a billionaire can end up a never been married baby mama. And not only a baby mama, Rihanna now is also going to be a prison wife, since A$AP Rocky currently has charges after being involved in a shooting. He's facing criminal charges now. As a matter of fact, I showed my husband this picture of him proposing to her with these grills, and he said, well, did he propose from jail? Like, where did they do that at, y'all? Where did they do this at? I've said this before, but let me say it louder for the folks in the back. Compared to Rihanna, A$AP is a broke Dusty. She got knocked up by a broke Dusty. Rihanna being worth $2 billion, getting knocked up by someone worth only $10 million. The equivalency would be a woman making $100,000 a year, getting knocked up by someone making $500 a year. The math ain't mathin'. This man garners a fraction of a percent of how much Rihanna makes on a regular basis. Y'all, we got to learn how to do math. We got to learn how to do math, y'all. Black people hear anything past 7 figures and think it's all the same. They are not the same. Rihanna and A$AP, they are not the same. I'm sorry, Rihanna Navy. Y'all can come for me if you want to, but A$AP ain't on her level. So this was very foolish for her to get knocked up by this dude. And there's also been cheating allegations already, and the dude about to go to prison too. So he about to get butt broken by Big Bubba in prison. He about to get bent over by Bubba in prison. Like, really, Rihanna? So what you gonna do? Bring the baby to the prison? Your billionaire ass, you gonna bring the baby to prison to visit the dad? Child, where else is it normal for a woman who is a billionaire to take such a big L like this? This is that dickmeisha shit, though. Blackistan puts so much emphasis on sex and on peen, and it's because collectively these dusties have nothing else to offer. So we be so damn desperate for whack lube. We comfortable being a global icon, a billionaire. We're comfortable getting knocked up by glocktavious making a fraction of a percentage of what we make a year. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. Rihanna is going to get Wendy Williams, like I said before. She's going to get Mary J. Blige. It's going to end ugly. Just a big old dickmeisha. Don't be a dickmeisha, y'all. Don't do this. Please don't do this. And I don't care how good the peen is. Good penis will not ensure that there's a roof over your head. Okay? It will not ensure that you're fed and have a full belly. It will not ensure that you have clothes on your back and a warm bed to sleep in. It won't do that. So we have to stop valuing things that are so superficial and surface level. Seriously, y'all. Like, really. Is sex that important to y'all? And here the gag is, y'all don't even have orgasms anyway. Several of y'all have reached out to me because you're not being sexually satisfied. So what the hell? How you gonna be a dickmeisha and a dick ain't even good? Child, I can't. Especially not no BBC, y'all. All that comes with is headaches and heartaches, side babies and STDs, just problems. Make it make sense, child. Make it make sense. We really got to we got to stop being so vapid and silly and making these reckless, lifelong, life-altering decisions over and over simply because of penis. Child, I can't. All right, that's all I got. Until next time, see you guys. Bye.
I don't give a fuck. Even if you think I should, bitch. Nigga, I don't give
If y'all come across a red iPhone, can you please bring it to the sound stage? Red iPhone, we appreciate it.